Thank you. We are once again coming to you live from the game room of the Cactus Creek, and I'm so excited today, man. Do you know why? Clap for me first, now I'll show you. No. I'm going to be, thank you. I'm going to be talking to this guest of mine. Let me tell you something, man. Those who love him adore him. Those who love him, they adore him. And those who hate him, I'm super nekuno. Well, I'm telling you, this is what I always say. The man I'm going to introduce, you can love him and you can hate him. There's one thing you can't do. You can't ignore him. Show some love, man. No, you can't ignore him. Whether open as one, you can't ignore him. This guy has an amazing voice in our current state of affairs that we have as a nation. And all he's saying is that use common sense. And you think that when I say Simbia, but he has an angle and it will amaze you. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, show some love for my good friend Avraham Ben Moshe. Avraham,
Daddy.
welcome. Oh.
Thank you.
And by the way, Avraham can certainly me. I like to mix. So sometimes we speak English. The before be breaking wakatri. So those of you who don't speak, I'll be translating the best as I can. But Avraham Akwaba.
Yeah.
Thanks. Now we're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, a bed the ding.
One time.
Stick around, folks. We'll be right back.
The KSM show.
Thank you. I can guarantee that this is going to be a very, very exciting show, man. Because I have in the house, this man I spoke to him once back in the day. I was doing the bombing Komo. That was only online. That's when I first hosted him. This is the second time, and it's coming on a bigger platform on the KSM show. Minya Akwaba.
Yeah.
You know, when I was introducing you, I said, those who love you, they adore you. And those who can't stand you, so you cry. But I said something. I said, it doesn't matter whether you want to love him or hate him. One thing you can't do is you can't ignore him. What do you mean have you said they can't ignore you?
One time. So I'm try, but my main fact when you're so minchia with your phone, wash your phone now. Maybe start my movement, no. Me who say, me steady idea be the test of time. Until me who say, so we introduce a new ideology to the black man. You need time. I was saying minimum and I mean your time. Minya abotre momo. As time goes on, I'm say almost Timmy I say my time for the bebre abadane madofo nti.
My time for the abadane madofo.
Bebre.
All right. Well, quickly he says, well, as I said in the beginning, some love him, some hate him. And basically he says, because he has stuck to the message, even those who previously didn't like him, they are starting to like him. And what message does he have? Was it common sense? The
only message I have for my people is, whether you believe there is God or there is no God, nature gave us one thing, which is the brain. So when you saw Adriana, and then I'll be you. Ye abrabo aye boyina no ye adwena to nchen and you believe say there is a God somewhere who will help us, but entesa over 400 years I saw religion Christianity and Islam ya bompaye but still hwede o man na ye ba hwe countries bi to say oko India oko China wo de oko Dubai kura na o man no mo build no enye religion no na build man nti de me kan nyina na say de obegie di bia no de agidi eno ye wo personal property. You believe in God, so believe say nentwie ene ye nyankopon a it doesn't change anything. So believe say ensuo bi ene ye nyankopon e wo wasem, but it doesn't change anything. De be change wo man no eye how a ye be use adwen na nyankopon de ma ye no. Nti me ka kire me nuanom a omo ye religious people na omo hate me ne say nyankopon no obo wo no onim say ono nyankopon ontumi ne wo metena asase so nti oboye no wanya ka kwan wansi dan wansi hospital Even atade mpo wama ya atade anhye wanye aeroplane wanye car wanye computer wanye laptop wanye Facebook wanye YouTube nti sa nyankopon de sa nimde we nyina edi anipa mu tine ye ka say man is the image of God, so we were created to procreate. Ti nyame no wabo we and we ho esi nchen and wam wa adwene say use wa adwene no na fa build o man a ye gya ya adwene ni mum ne ye sen so afre no nti calling on God is a waste of time. Nti say wo fra nyankopon pe ne nyankopon aka kire abofo ne nje Gabriel ne nje Michael say na nkrofo yi mama mu adwene still wo fra me onye bibi ama wo. Nti said ye other countries e ko mu anim no ye hwa enye religion na emum omo esua technology omo ko mu anim ewi ase sesa na omo sesa nti na me ka kire Ghana fo ne bibifo nyina say nyankopon nye hwe ma wo menkai eda yakoto aba ya to abama nyankopon da nyankopon nye president da nyankopon onye MP da onye member of parliament da onye assemblyman da it is all the way to nyankopon so you will fail. We have to put pressure on our leaders to deliver instead of building industry. They tell you they will give you cathedral edi entia almost steady wa adwene wo say wo mpa adwuma wo ye lazy empire na opabo nti obesi asoda ma na you continue na wakoso esu afra nyankopon se won ti wo hwe resources a Africa 40 so a na de bia ye kaya na ye wra ho hwoman bi ti say China it depending on Africa for natural resources to develop. China oti ho ye se hwe yen sa se kwa China for na eto ye ti ye man mu China for na eto yen sa se me say 10 to 20 years time to come the Chinese will take over Ghana ebe yen wanwa ubeko baby asase ukoto no na say the owner is a Chinese after beton asase na ma 2 billion na we Ghana ni nti enye smart na resources na nature ana nyankopon de amaye no yen yusu say yen yusu a nyankopon beko akoka China for say China for me na me bom nkrofo be from Ghana for na sabe me the resources nyina mom but omo ejimi kakra nti munya fast na mo nkonko jimfi omo nsem na omo ejimi nti
I'm sorry, I was supposed to be translating as it goes on, but I just got captivated by the things he's saying. The simplest way I can say it is this, that God created us. That's what he's saying. God created us as humanity and gave us brains to think. So he doesn't understand why we choose not to think. Instead of thinking and coming up with constructive things about our nation, we rather stop thinking and go and pray to him. So that's what he was saying, that it's gotten to the point where everything we own in this land, because we don't think, is being taken over by foreigners. And he's predicting that in the next 20 years, the Chinese will own this land because God himself will tell them, go and get it from them because I've given them all the resources, but they are not thinking. It's a hard message, very hard message, but I'm sorry to say that there's truth in this message. That we as Africans, or Enyamna Mishu na meno masa, when Samra Suna, come here, Ray, or Baba Mwa Bibi Mu. But anyway, let me from the problem that people are having is that we have been so brainwashed into believing religion, whether it's Christianity, whether it's Muslim, whether traditional, yeah, whatever religion. It's like that's what we believe. And you are coming up with common sense, and people seem to be hearing say, you are saying, say,
there's
you
no
need
God.
common sense over the religion. That's why people are asked, like, why? Don't you believe in religion, which means you don't believe in God? So, Pacho, take it from there.
Yeah, remember Matthias say, religion is a matter of faith and belief. Believing means you are not sure. Do we know Nanado is the president of this country, or we believe he's the president?
We know.
Do they know they are watching Avraham, or they believe they are watching Avraham? Religion deals with the belief, which is 50-50. Nobody knows God. We believe. So my question to religious people is, can there be an existence without a creator? They will say no. Once there is a laptop, there must be a manufacturer. Once there is a car, there must be an engineer. So once there is a table, there is a carpenter. When there is a building, there is a mason. When there is an existence or when there is a creation, there must be a creator. My question is, does their God exist? They will say, yes, God exists. Then who created God will bring a problem. So when you tell me your God was not created by anybody, then your God become an atheist. Meaning your God exists, but your God doesn't believe in a creator. Just like a human being who doesn't believe there is a creator. To me, the say, "Wo say onyankopon ne tiase enye obi a na ebo no." Nti let us leave God out of the equation because we are limited beings trying to understand unlimited things. So the matter of God and fire, we don't know why. You see, the black man is worried and afraid of where he is going from here, but not thinking about where he came from. Inti media say, "Young forget baby a yewu a ye bekono." Na yembisa say, "Ye free he and ye baby yase." Are there scientists over the centuries almost searching for ne? Where do we come from and where do we go from here? A mystery. Ye ni baby ye free by. Ye hu yan say ye wo wiase we mu. And ye baby wiase we mu no. Honam ne ye de ba ye no. Owo needs, owo niam bia wo hia. O hia good health care. O hia good roads. O hia baby papa o de ne ti beto. O hia adwuma wo be ya o de be feed body no. Nti be de ne sese Nyankopon boy ya. O boy and say we should make this world a better place for future generation. Nti yenye ka kwan papa na ye wuni ye kwa ye ma ama mebre. But say black man, woman discuss on kwa ka kwan ne thickness nyina ni. 2 weeks na ka kwan ne tutu. But say broni na wonim say obewo ba e de ato wiase no. Oye ka kwan a or the cement no the iron rods egum na waye ka kwan ne papa said the be ya e be last for 100 years. Today be make say the black man thinks after Saturday night, whilst the white man thinks 10 years ahead. Tiati was a siano. Bibini bi anim se nche awiase ene emu ne manyina aba besai. Na yen hye ye japade e wo soro. Obroni so nim se awiase no enyansai enti wo vision ebra ne ye wo the year 2000 no na obroni wo vision 2020. Ye bedu 2020 no or vision 2040. Enti the concept in religion is very bad. I am lazy. The concept of the moment here, unim say adiebi a best say no. It we are there best say. It means here say ubesi yes no. It say we trim say we are see a best say ya. Unya ka kwan papa because me ye ka kwan papa. Jesus is coming soon. Asase no ebe na ne ti say enkuto na esoro abobo say kete. Nti ene we ye trim nti say ka kwan na nye gata ni mwesi ya. Oh don't worry. Ebe say na nsen ya. But ye change mindset no say nyame no obo ni wiase no. Wan born 100%. Memfa de say Nyankopon obo wiase no 70%. And no ja 30% eme nipa say nipa you are my image. Me to me better we are because me a spirit. So spirit no ye nyame no. On to me better na sa we are we mu. E no de ne honhom no edua ye nyina ye mu maako. That is why obi awo a unique talent. So nyamisu no e wo mu. Nyamisu wo mi mu. Nyamisu wo Shatawale mu. Nyamisu wo Stone Boy mu. Nyamisu wo Nana Mama Brown mu. Enti nyamisu no ene ye di better na we are and together na ya ye enyame na ya build wiase ni ye enti minim da Nyankopon be yare na yakowo ne pane eye nipa na be yare na nurse and a doctor akowo ne pane ti me ka say service to mankind is service to God. Enti we ye doctor ni ye nurse ni a patient na eba no na yi wuyem na hwo mu yie na wo hwo mu yie a nyame no obo mo no te soro no aka say me bay why ya de say we are contractor ka kwan no na ye niye na say e save lives na nyame ote so contractor why ya de sebe producer contractor be carelessness ene ma ye lose ebony enye dote na egu ka kwan ni mu anka ebony da so te ase te bia me ka say ye wo lives bebre wo ho a ka ebetumi e save omo but a bro any etrimodin and you lose those people. And Chen yet say I saw Dimby edwiregu. Always in Abrosan edwiregu. The problem is not Satan. The problem is with the contractor. Enti eda obeka say awu Nyankopon medase no na ye wunu bi na aye ade bi ama wo. Eda obeka say de bonsam de aye me na ye nipa. Nti God and Satan ye nipa. Nyankopon en save enchi am robada. Yen hu sam roba korio bi a Nyankopon asoma inji Gabriel ba arrest no. We need good policemen to do a good job. It's a policeman ebe jai bra beji a nyamisuna ewo omumu so munya adwuma pa no e na beboa no man na konenim. Nti Ghana is where it is today. Africa is where it is today because of our attitude and our character. China is where it is today because of the attitude.
And you are saying that our attitude is deeply rooted in religion? Is that our attitude and our character? No? Are they deeply rooted in our beliefs?
Belief system no they program here. Into religion a system to control people. Into belief system no and they program we who say we are we be say but there is a better place than here. But someone say baby papa be any wo na we are way and nipa betim. Say yesua the universe. Look at the billions of planets a happen and nipa na be ye. Nti broni ani abre okọ check Mars so okọ Mars ebe ye a okọ Mars na enye ye okọ Jupiter enye ye okọ Pluto enye ye aha ena nipa betena nti nyame no obo ye no de ode ama ye ani ena odi gold kakra che form wo gold no ode ama wo no we hu gold ne ho fa so wo ema Chinese na betukọ ema ma 10% uwi a no nu broni na sand book abre wa aka kire wo say wo de atwan gold na che form no don't value it. But say woo a obeko a spiritual world no wakwa nante wo gold so a it doesn't work that way. It mean make say heaven be wo a e Chinese ni nebeko e Britain for nebeko because they know the value of gold. Wo Ghana ni no wasase no ye fa Gold Coast who knew the value of gold. Me tell you me were 40 years me who pure gold da but me Gold Coast pure gold me who be that yeah tie da bi me nam cycle and na boy be from say boss so I get gold sa aboba and no dey cigarette paper achechere ho anko bebu me e dey ntia me nim pure gold ntia the person me catch e before ni Africa for nyina say nature God in his own intelligence we shirayen but we are not thinking ntia say yes say your mindset na ye twa ye ni na ye hwe resources and nature dia twa ye na religion no ye be na ye individual what do you GD say you believe in a Jewish man who was hanged on a tree your personal problem. I don't have a problem with that. If you believe in a stone in Saudi Arabia it is your personal property. Let us build this country o many year ye ma Christoni ye ma nkremoni ye ma obosomsumni na boa no man no afa into my people. But politicians are very smart.
Yeah.
The politicians know that without the church, we will always blame them. So the concept of blaming witches and Satan allow politicians to be free and mess up the system. Because system now is bad. Ya tutu niemem, ya tutu electricity mu, wo chirewa. Instead say we suegu o mampegine so no, you go to church and shoot Satan. Yagbo utuo pay. Yagbo utuo pay. No politician no on work on. Aha. Yeah. You're 21st century.
Yeah.
I be phone now social media. Omo use laptop.
I be phone social media.
I be phone use social media. To we jai nipa na we.
To we use nipa bi.
To anya dwumade okombe de.
Well, you know, it's very, very hard to break him and summarize and translate into English because when he's on the roll, I am captivated as well. But the simple thing he's saying is that we are refusing to think. We don't use our minds. And he says politicians are taking advantage of that. And based on what he's saying, there's so much truth in it because we don't put the blame where it's supposed to be, because we have been made to believe that there are some witches and there's Satan and all these things. But I don't want to talk. I want to give him the platform, because that's why I invited him. Abraham, let me ask you this. Is this problem peculiar with just black people or worldwide? Because who can also say Africans? Is it something that young Africans now, yeah, to more seem be another?
Yeah. One say, maybe so be at say, religion like Christianity and Islam, they were invented by politicians. Into Europe, over the years, not religion, dominated. Didn't know yes, sir. Only use religion to control the people so that they can develop their nation. Because when poor people are thirst for power, are thirst for wealth, are thirst for women and wine, they become aggressive. Into you use religion. The religion, no, Obeka say alcohol is a sin. Edientia, sometimes to get access to alcohol, no, na ni penny bebre. Women, no watch out. Into somebody tell me nipa. And no more building, almost mindy, Brony again. And then Oko Europe, Oko America. They are now converting the churches into industries and into playgrounds. If you can a restaurant, because religion is in a Jumewe. Ombedu Africa, no. First, they came as spies. Omobata said they were our friends. And Ombe who said it yet. And they saw one thing, that the black man is spiritual. The black man loves God. No, I say the only way we can get access to them is to give them a foreign religion. Number one, let them abandon their belief system. Two, na yen fire your religion na ye programming and come out. If you want to cheat someone, do you want the person to be violent or the person to be meek?
What the meek?
See, the Bible said the blessed are the meek. For theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Master, let's take a commercial break. Yeah, take care of us. Yeah, let's stick around. He's in the house. We'll be right back.
The KSM show.
We're back. And I have my good son here, Avraham Ben Moshe, in the house, and he has what he calls the Common Sense Family, CSF. And I remember when he started on the junctions of Medina and things, people were not even paying attention to him. Today, it has blown into a full-blown, like there's a following for CFS ideals, and CFS is Common Sense Family. And before we took the break, you were talking about how we're introduced to the meek God, the gentle God, the one who will turn the other cheek. And then they use that to exploit us.
Say, Christo ni bia ne be ya adwenya. Say we study Old Testament now. The Old Testament God is a violent and a brute. We ya no wekum. Ombesua we ye ho because tete no ye ka kire yen say wonim na ukotwa obi board ya, utwa obi board ya anto abekun. Entu utwa board ye no. Ompese ombe me hu the best word me person ombe jimi yen ombe brainwashing yen no enom created the New Testament, which is a loving God. Say oma nipa two options na o ka kire ne say nyame bi wo ho wonim na wo ye wunua bone a obekum na o san ka kire ne say nyame bi wo ho se wo ye wunua bone a owo ne doba bi se wo ko hu ne doba na o de wo bone be kyewa sa nyame mienu we de wo he e na be me wado wunua enti no ye nanam esom no na ma ye sincere and honest na ma ye nye bone because wonim se wo ye bone ye bekum ba Bible na ka kire yen say emenkuma we na me twra bramo na mo anye bone na se ye bone a ye wo ochiginafo bi wo eja ne nchen on wo di amaye enti because of Jesus odi ma ye enti no obi fa wo yere ya owi oba akopachaw obi di ho konkonsa oba akopachaw enti di ama bone enti ensole doso no na bone doso ye enti ase tete no ebra broni beba no na asole ni ha ba ne ye nye ye nua bone te broni ye very smart and na ye way of living We believed in polygamy. A man nebu Africa. Broni him so catch out say, number one, on one case of so depopulating dada. Because who are numbers here, you become powerful. Tina, the West is afraid of Asia. Edientia, they have numbers. To them say Africa benya numbers here, you be dominate. Into all the system be brewa. Un to me woba. Onu broni na be kire yen say, ye ni munyansa. Inti once obo bosia will be ho. Ni na come back to system abroni aye. Say ono and na be boa. But obi antia say so obi bo bosia, obi boa wa, you are indebted to the person. You owe him. Inti ena akoba enya asemu a anka America ene Ghana. When na wosan kobo bosia on ni nua nchen. Nti the me person me ka kire ebibifo nyina ne say nature e de beto a very amazing location. You were all the resources. Any resources spend the value. Before the show, the catcher will money back say, people like you, KSM, must be celebrated. Nature gave us the resources. Yes. Nature gave us the resources and gave us the people. We don't value them. Apostle Kojo Safo, yen value no. Say Shatawale, ekopie with Jamaica. We don't value him. We don't value Stone Boy. We don't value Asamoah Gyan. We are our own enemies. One thing about religion, the love of money is the root of all evil. One dangerous thing. It is a lie. It is the lack of money which is the root of all evil. Between a rich man and a poor man, who will gossip for money? Who will kill for money? Who will steal? And between the son of the poor man and the son of Kwame Despite, the possibility for one to become an armed robber. Despite Bano, possibility is 0.0000000.1. Between the son of the poor man and a 99% armed robber, or Commodano. But the love of money is the root of all evil. It is a black man on no koto bag as dollars ayemuma onfa obie supermarket say hey saka wa for na dia besia o grosso abeda na dabo one nam no 20 pesos no wa fashion bottom wa ko dollars ne wadwane 20 pesos wa pocket say bro ni nam automatically, o catch what down for say, Kwabena, Ejume Biaba, Aketuano ye 600 Ghana. O say Charlie, Ejuman way, Yanko, 600 Ghana, Obeko. O catch and said, Many Jumebi, almost on the foul. Aketuani 10,000 Ghana. Ademudimiko Jessica Durana. Psychologically, the black man is down. Yeah. That's what we see on social media. Oh, who mentioned that? Into Onya Day with East Legon, also ye did because we have a poor mindset. When you're done with East Legon, and then why? People have mansions in Miami and they are not talking. People have mansions in Dubai, they are not talking. Who told them with East Legon? What they are about to call who swimming pool? In machine a swimming pool. What does it? And one thing here, instead of causing a change in society, we have the mindset to be rich. That's our. It's a very
in the final analysis, no. It's not changing society.
It's not changing society. It's changing an individual. Instead of singing, Lucky Dube, Bob Marley, no, almost to you making impact by any property back. You can't so be quite sure Kwame Nkrumah the quarter plot one. You need to be on the quarter plot of that. But look at the change he made. So people are asking me, Avraham, with all this your common sense, what have you achieved? Only the may achieve. I am changing lives, I'm changing society. Now, me, my children will come and benefit. And our musicians, the only thing they aim at is maybe a tone. It is said, every changing society doesn't care. They don't care about the lyrics. It is said, or tone affecting society negatively. I don't care. All that I care is I'm making money. That's our mindset. It is a bit changing mindset, no? But they don't know, say, when you try to solve a problem, money comes to you. And so short wa, look for a way to provide water. A bro a short wa, look for a way to provide a bro. Avraham, as I was growing up, we said the only commodity that is expensive in Africa is common sense.
So you're looking for a way to provide common sense?
Provide. That's what I'm providing. To because Avraham, over so catch and say, "Nye wa anke yeni munyansa." Na me say there be. And to say, "Yeah, what them?" And then a woman, there is bulb, there is electricity, no light off, but the switch is off. To me, na me ba na me catch and say, "Yen so light na yaso." Inti broni ba ye no, obe brainwash o, and no de adwen no eto flight mode. Na me say there be. Yen fi flight mode na yen dwene. And I will say, change about this current election. Utu say, yes, even politics in this country is changing. You bomb pressure, ma. Ballot paper in any tree. Now to say, yes, say yes, and Crawford need out. To the Americans say, a general, I near Juma, body in the bebre. To a mind gun, why they are general, I generally am paying for no, body no. Essence a top one year jumenty, Trebra yebre. Hanti the catch the Ghana for you and say, yen you su ya adwene. Me focus the youth. The catch the youth and say you rely on this politicians here. Bobra. Honorable Kenya Japan kind. Say any individual, I will do beto aban so kombedo. This shouldn't come from a politician, but it is the painful truth coming from this part of the continent. Abrochire, who will say will be ejuma bia, ejuma no. Ye bu ejuma ne nimtia. Abrochire utwitwi enkuku mu a aketua ne yakama security man kra wa respect Ghana utwitwi enkuku abey but Ghana ni wo prefer say obekwa kotwitwi enkuku ewo broni krom essence obeye edwuma titru bi wo Ghana ha entia the system is working obi ka chem say Ghana the system is not working na me say there be o system no kra mi ni ho na ya edwuma there is no system at all. Abrochire, no need for policeman. CCTV camera will do the work. Oh, fear, near the ticket, bro. Over speeding, any picture, bibia, time, ye wano. Sikana wuchiano, ko abaimu, nesiesi or mine.
In your own assessment, from back in the day when you started the CFS family, no general question, ukase bre, from those days to today, what impact do you think you're making?
The impact I've been making, I'm saying, cause Aminya, the mindset is changing. You see, because of common sense family, the gospel has changed. As so funny now, you turn, catch the church members and say, one more bra, or come bedo. Maybe the other say, who believe say, yem we are seeing Kobebia, but Tiasia say, wow, above Friday not to be a say. They said they will suffer our rent. One year Japadia na wuja wo man be bre enti bobra na ye Japadia. Ti the mean when they say you to know sorry. Dodo na ye adwumaden. Baka kire mo say sa 70 to 80 years to 100 years na nature edema ye no. Wan fa ma yense en beso nyankopon. O de ma yense fa bobra. The soul no eye soul ne dia no eye how you relate with your brother. Matthew chapter 19 verse 16. Obi ko Jesus nchen ebisa ne say edien na menye na menyadankwa o ka kire nse kona kodi mransem ne so eno bi san say de wo he o se emra na se eni ewu emokro no eni adasekuru mu na do wo nyonko say wo ho to love your neighbor as yourself is the golden rule yede yawa enya wo de no me fe nya wunua that is nyamesom asa nyamesom bi ani ba bia Mama now the both from no doesn't pay bills. Who money? Obo umpire 5 times a day. It won't pay your bills. When your children are sick, it won't save them. It doesn't do anything. Sana ye Christonia. Ye brasuniaba. Nebia kojina. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change anything. One cry juma wa komedo. And the best of Yati as you say, Ubey Jumadin, and ye, when you so common sense, when you say, Obi or Christo Nibio, will be a shop. Shop now will be no. And what 5 young girl, they say, young girl, no, any shop attendant. And one from Sunday to Saturday, or prayer camp. And the wager was shop na my young girl no. And a young girl no susu 50 Ghana a day. Why the baby? You will continue blaming witches. Witches in your way. I dream na nyajuma. Young girl na you smart. To no go susu 50 Ghana a day. Now I say to you 300 to make more money than you. Yantia says o Bible ne kura say Exodus chapter 20 verse 8. Or say kaye homeda na ye ne kron. Enensia ena ye adwuma na ye wadie nyina na ede etoso nso ne ye homeda, meaning for 6 days ye adwuma na for 1 day pe hwehwe nyankopon. So why do you look for God 6 days and work 1 day? It contradicts even the Bible. It will be anya adwuma den na ye hu say nyankopon ho obebo mpa ya betu abo.
One of the problems I'm also say is that in almost advancing your argument, you most of the time you refer to scripture. So if you think that scripture is that relevant and scripture should be used, then why are you at the same time so telling people, say, don't invest so much of your life in religion and scripture? Meanwhile, you are using scripture to support what you are saying. How do you answer that?
The one amazing thing about Common Sense Family is we disprove your own belief system with your own book. Enti mechi nkremonia na megina wa wo book no so de akere wo se wo kura no asem na wo ka no wo book no kire wo se onya no kwafo. Enti Kristo ni ode ne ho to mpai bo so no na ma che no ni book no se dabi wo book no kura se yen se nya adwuma no endidi na me de prove akere wo akwese wakwakoche promfo ade aye evidence no eye de okura no che obi ka che Avraham, stop quoting the Bible and bring your own book. MPP any NDC ko debate ya na say NDC pese o disprove MPP ya obey use NPP manifesto no waka said the first 4 years in your green book you said you would do this, you didn't do it. It is in your book, but say NDC ni kofa ni book the becha said we didn't write it. So that's the power of KSM. We will open your own book, show you a page that contradicts your belief system. Tebeso mi nati as say I'm not against the Bible. I'm not against the Quran. It is an ordinary book. Nyankopon churu book. Enipa de try. Nti o kanya baby make sense no. Na wafa baby amwa no. Na o de ato nchen. Ye nyi nipa papa. Ye wu na heaven bi wo ho a. Heaven enyi nkremuni na beko. Enyi Kristo ni na beko. Eye die oye ade papa no na beko. Nti se bobra pa na de ye ko heaven dia. Ende me meko bi. Ti Common Sense Family heaven bi wo ho a. Ye na ba ko si wodada. Because your message na say je nipa papa je adwumaden na bobra unya ka papa to na dem unya phone papa won ehiafo e na kaseti ya ne bi ebre bi na me so me ho kire me saa me hu so bi kura iPhone na me bi sa eyesen saa bre no iPhone 3000 me say twia kai quarter plot kura eyesen iPhone 11 Pro Max na me kura no Unisika, usi kelewele ma join this. Kelewele bi ma join this. Ebi na nsha wo.
Because ma join this.
Kelewele ma join this. Wow, ahanti nsha wo a. Ahanti mindset no sa netie. Na obi o ho a. Ade obetumi afford it. So wontumi afford ade bi a na wape a way to paint it black, but say sha wo ho a obeye. Na afi unye sika wi a na wa enjoy life with your friends and family. 1 day born, 1 day die. Yen chirebo. Tia den na wiase a ya ba. Michael Jackson said the world is a stage. Aduma chede a ukura no. Display. Mo biemu wa aduma chede. De obetumi ya ma humanity no. Ye uwu na kwa na echirima aba beka. Ti de make nyina say adwen na anya adwuma. Body de bebre.
Ebebre. Shosola me. I was unusually quiet because he was on the roll. And the fact of the matter is that I believe in that, in this whole notion of applying common sense. We just don't apply common sense. Obi a cartoon be na it's a picture of somebody going to church, right? And ya pa needs him and obi actually brain na film or so.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like you go to church without a brain.
Yeah,
anything that
me video be now. With all due respect to Pastor Menso Tabel, okay, say you can't use logic in the church. You can't use logic. Using logic in the church will disprove the belief system. This is the logic. All loving God created Satan. No, only Satan at the top. And Satan started confusion. This all loving God, when come Satan, Bible say the wages of sin is death. Satan ye bonia nyankopon kuno. Another concept. Almost says say we ye bonia e Satan and ejijew and na ye boni. Enti Satan so e ba ye boni no. Who was Satan? Who jiji Satan to become Satan? Meme kwa ye bonia. Mema ye boni no. Usi Satan e jeje me. Enti Satan so ba ye boni adani Satan no. Ono so ni Satan be na be jeje no. Then the pastor will tell you Abrantia no or the honam de kasa we hear soon the University of Sunsumuntias ebi ni ho. So they want to tell you to remain a fool in the church. Sanyankopon way Satan started confusion and a done a fight. Revelation chapter 12 verse 7. Pupo and Yankopon chi Satan. When ku Satan and almost say so gate that no be gate no de bon some teacher form. No say hey any pa ma bom Satan edge Jimmy abofo no top why into me no ye to na mamo na wo a wonnim na Satan be ba bejejew na obedi ni chi no me Nyankopon me create eja me do betum na ma hyew. If this God have a fire to burn sinners, common sense ko chi Satan no akwaka say nipa mo kra asem we kwa de mfa mo ho we kwa we above for us. Can you go Jackie and say anypa where the man will be the whole question na we above for matters. Now ka dia akwana kotu jem no wahye no na wo ma na adjoy. They be make it this example say it say wo ne weyere mu wo mu dem na cobra and a scorpion ewura dem wo wo ma wa wo ma be wiase a wo do mo wo ma no omo ada esi e konisi wo so omo ada ukura sekan wo ne weyere cobra ne ba ya mo soja wa bonti mo enkum cobra no na wo ne weyere bo moden na mo de mo sekan ni peja cobra no na mo ma no omo ada omo asomaju omo no mo ko bo pam window wo ma ne bia window na na wato cobra no wa lock dan no na wo se adwo akwa be na ma afia na mo ada mo dwodwo mo ho cobra bi aba mene mo ma me dem ye ntumi yenku no ya to cobra na mamo wo a wonnimu a cobra ne beka wo no ya soja wa bonten ya do betum ni wa hyewa answer as a child ka say dada ti wa jimi a wa wo jimi it doesn't make sense. So religion rather insult the creator. Ti ye common sense family for any ye kire mu say there be ehuma no mo de aba no ensem bi wo mu a se mo de toto twedi ampon obo ade ho ayi atem didie say Nyankopon hia ba wentumi ambo ne ba na obi ne yere ene wakwa akonyem no wangbo Joseph amani o wanyem oba ne wie no ena Joseph bisa Mary say Mary why na nyem wo a efri Mary anu a Joseph na mada ena Nyankopon ne bedai Joseph bu afu a na Nyankopon akote ne won ne wodai say Joseph shut up me na me bo me Mary manyem na manyem no we a intimidation.
Yeah. Avraham. Thank you. Avraham, we'll just take a few more minutes, but another time now soon. So I'm going to wrap up. Then maybe next week we'll put just a few minutes to finish your thing. Right?
Okay.
So folks, we have to end it here because this thing is on the roll, and we have to just break it here and give you a few more minutes of the common sense talk next week. So until next week, we are breaking it here and we'll be back. See you next week.
The KSM Show.